And watch this, we get door-to-door service. On the way to the bus stop. Say hello, Ellen.
Hi. We're really here.
And there's Tommy.
All right, where the people are standing. Let's run.
Wait a minute. Look how pretty this is. This is beautiful. Yeah. And all little things is a pool. You know it's.
See, they tell you, so we have to come back.
I have my pass, you know.
Hey, Fred, this is Epcot. Don't worry about it. Yeah, right. Nice price finish last.
9:30. It was 9:30. All right, Victory Mem at 9:30.
Is traveling at the same speed.
Oh, the computers and stuff. Get them in here and then get them.
Leaving AT&T and going to the sea. We just left.
What's in there? Where are we going? That's the ocean.
It's supposed to be.
Please move all.
Hey Fred, we're just sitting here and taking a ride. Are we going in another tunnel, Victor? That's out of your face.
But why?
I want that.
It's gonna hold it, I think you can get it.
Ellen, this is very difficult to do.
Sorry. You want to sit on this side? You should probably sit on that side. You want to switch sides?
Because they have it on both sides.
Oh, that's true too.
This just means
We have incoming sea cancel.
Fred better appreciate this because I'm seeing everything in black and white.
We're getting off stage.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Commander Fulton. On behalf of our crew, I'd like to welcome you to Seabase Alpha. I hope your descent from the surface was enjoyable. That's behind in the world. Down here we see everything.
In the center of the circle, and that's just so they don't lose where the microchips are. So they can keep testing to see if the microchips are still there. Now the use of the microchips when the manatees are left by being able to see how many microchips are out there. So it will be quite useful, hopefully, if they have to test it out on an attic. Lorelei is 16 years old, weighing over 1,550 pounds. Neither of them is full grown. They could still double their weight and possibly gain more than that because the largest manatee ever seen grew to be nearly 13. But all about the manatees, feel free to ask. They'll be happy to finance them for you. They eat on and off throughout the day, eating plants out in the wild, and here's lots of glass.
See? The brakes there.
They don't even know they're on camera. Oh, yes they do. Good times. Right?
is a plant that is in salad dressing, ice cream cakes, frozen food, juice, beer, pet food, toothpaste, food, paper, cleaners and polishes, textures, lumber.
We're leaving SeaWorld and going to the next exit. This is the land.
Welcome everyone on board today. My name is Patsy and I'll be your guide as we cruise across the land into the future of agriculture. You know, our Earth really is a marvelous planet for growing things. What starts as a seed driven by the wind soon becomes a thriving complex of plants. Of course, we can imagine them bigger than life and almost see them growing. Using the sun's energy, plants take minerals from the soil, gases from the air, and then using water, they transport these elements to their leaves. They then become marvelous pumping factories, producing proteins and carbohydrates through the process called photosynthesis. Now, forming this partnership with the land, though, is still a challenge in some areas of our world. And one of these areas faster than nature can provide it. With its scorching heat and howling sand was immense and fertile, the settlers persevered, and in time, much of what was the prairie had become family farms. So let's go back in time now and take a closer look. Notice how the fruit of the papaya and the cacao both form on the trunk of its tree. Now, stalks of sugarcane, like the ones growing on our right here, provide over 60% of the world's total sugar supply. And presently, Central Florida is a leading producer of sugarcane. We're going to need him all the way inside the boat for his safety, if you would, please. Thank you. You'll see banana also growing in many locations. It alone accounts for 1/4 of the world's fruit supply. Now, on the rocky terraces, we grow rice. This happens to be a highland variety of rice, so it's extremely hardy and grows well in most terrains. And the large hedge cutting through the center of the island on your left is called cassava. The root of the cassava growing, as well as some more banana. By the way, folks, banana is not a tree, but rather a member of the grass family. Now, on the trellises, you'll see vanilla growing. Vanilla is the only edible member of the orchid family, so that's why it's grown in this manner. Now, of course, an excellent source of protein is fish, and as you know, fish shine bass, some tilapia hybrid, and we also have the paddlefish, an excellent source of freshwater caviar. Now, in this very small amount of space, we virtually harvest tons of aquatic food. Networks of drip irrigation systems are controlled by central computers that allow us to efficiently and economically carry water directly to the crop's root endings. But we also raise many crops which are drought tolerant and require little water to grow. A good example on the upper ridge to your right is sorghum. It's the world's 4th most important cereal crop. It's extremely drought tolerant and happens to grow well in the desert, as does its counterpart, the sunflower. Both are excellent sources of protein and vegetable oil. Now, on the back row to your right there, we have lucina trees. They just cropped them thoroughly back this morning. The lucinas are originally from the Philippines, but they too are drought tolerant and grow quite well in the desert. But better than that, lucinas average 10 to 15 feet of growth per season. They provide instant shade, prevention of soil erosion, and the tops are even used as cattle fodder. Now these cucumber plants that we're going by right now, folks, these are a European variety of cucumber. They're both seedless as well as verbless. Now you'll notice the majority of our plants do grow in a vertical fashion, and this is because through vertical growing in these greenhouses, our production rates are 10 times higher than that of open field farming. Now we've done some intercropping here with bib lettuce and Malabar. Now for those of you who've never tried Malabar, it's in the spinach family. It's quite good. Now you can see that the lettuce isn't growing in soil, but rather it floats in an aerated nutrient solution. Now the lettuce is being grown hydroponically, and we'll see some more of that process at our next greenhouse. Now folks, you have to realize our average growing time only ranges from 5 to 7 weeks. We harvest on a regular monthly basis. Now the majority of our produce and seafood is used right here in our Epcot Center restaurants for those of you dining with us today. And then the remainder of these plants are used in research and study. Now hydroponics, now it's called aeroponics, because instead of floating in the nutrient solution, now the solution is sprayed on the plant's root endings. Boys and girls, if you look at the squash up here, I think you can figure out why these are called ponytail roots. Now folks, also at the front of this greenhouse with the NASA team and Pioneer.
We just finished going through the land and lunch. That's so stupid. And we're on to the imagination.
Because that's what Harry wants.
How many kilos fish?
What a lovable fellow. From head to tail, he's royal purple pigment, and there, voila! You've got a figment of imagination.
The dream finder,
Joins us.
Can they imagine too?
Of course! Imagination is something that belongs to all of us.
You mean everyone can think up new things?
That's right, Figment. And every sparkling... What a spark!
How are we going to use like me?
We can combine it with ghostly shivers on a stormy night and turn them into a tale of fright. Green summer hills and rainbows play a part. Orchids blush. Twinkle Killer. It's flying alive. Awesome Killer. It's your team to unlock the hidden wonders of our world. Oh, there are so many
in the end, you
chance to use your sparks of inspiration in the image quest, the creative playground of and allow you all creativity combined to make
How many of you have ever wanted to become space travelers? Well, here's your chance. With the help of your imagination, we're going to drive you to the far reaches of the galaxy. Our destination, the planet Imaginus. Ready? Here we go. Where'd they go? Oh, there you are. Before we start exploring the planet, we best get used to the low gravity. We've got to try to stick together. Let's try jumping in time. 1, 2, 3. Come on! Just pretend you're floating. Follow me. That's it. You got it. The turn, quick! Turn to your right, remaining place! Now jump over the paddle and keep running as fast as you like. Say stop! Come on! Keep running in place! Texas, the roots shift. Follow me! Come on this way! Now, send it up to my little one no street fighter. Wait! Stop here! You're cornered! There must be something you can do. Put your hands to your head like this. Now concentrate. Imagine they don't exist. They may have been an imaginary dream wonder, but this isn't. Oh no! Hurry! Turn this way! Place! Follow me! Let's stop here. I have an idea. Let's see if this jet powder really works. Now slam your feet to ignite it. Now! Follow me. We're free! They got away! This time! We barely made it. You were all very brave. I'm proud of you. And now, if you'll kindly step off stage to your left, I'll get things ready for our next show.
This is one of Tommy's friends, the lizard. Look at that. Ooh, is that disgusting or what?
Did you see it? Did you see him bring the yellow?
Yes.
The orange?
If that isn't disgusting, I don't know what is.
Did you bring it on Zoom? They got little teeny.
These are our neighbors, Fred. So there's our room. That's our room with the shutter drawn. We don't want them looking in. Right? Over here is Aruba. We're not lucky enough. We're in Jamaica. I don't know what the difference is. Except we have yellow and blue roof.
Which is prettier.
And they have pink and green. So what? I don't know. We'll just stroll along the path. Hope you're behaving yourself.
Both of you.
Yeah, Tommy too.
Because we certainly are. But I don't know, when we get that bar tonight, we may,
Yeah, Fred, we got a mini bar in our room.
just up your guys'
And it's
alley.
loaded with all your goody booze.
Here and Bailey's. Fred.
Oh yeah, watch out. Ellen's gonna climb the palm trees.
No.
Because there's Bailey's. And you know how she gets. Look at these palm trees.
You're on the bridge, you can get the beach and everything.
Yeah, I got the back of your head, Ellen.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's all right.
I don't want to be in the picture.
It's Port Royale.
Royale, where all the shops and stuff
And this must be Lake Port Royale. There's the beach.
The beach is nice.
Yeah, let's go on the other side here.
It is.
That may be the check-in place, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think it is. A little lighthouse we have.
Oh yeah, zooming in on the lighthouse. Certainly doesn't look like Montauk. Yeah, right. This must be our tropic island, Fred. They're propping up a tree before. But look at this.
This one looks like a J for Julia.
This is propped up here. That means. Here's your gazebo. Oh, right there. Can you believe this is all the same hotel or motel? And in that hotel are Victor and Tommy, and guess what they're playing? You got it, video games in Florida. So, and there's the beach.
There's another one there.
And it's raining, so we're leaving.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Walking around this path. That's a little thing that I'm all the way around. Tools. And I want to walk from one place to another. I'm just letting it roll so that you can see. And how he walks and takes the ground.
We're gonna check it out. Those two, I don't think you can be going fast enough on the right side.
you got me a Donald's up.
Here we are out in the sun.
Yeah, I wish we could play.
He went out of the bathroom.
Forgot my camera. Excuse me, I'm speaking.
Would you like orange?
None, thank you.
You want to wait?
You had a nice trip there, Uncle.
Attention please. Star Tours Flight 1119, non-stop service to Endor is prior to leaving the spaceport.
Iconic moon of Endor. Come spend an afternoon or the entire day with the lovable Ewoks in their charming tribal villages. It's a fun-filled visit that you and your family will remember forever. Just ask for the Endor Express, available only from Star Tours. Non-stop flights leave every few minutes, so don't delay. Visit Endor today.
Star Tours Flight 55 is now number 3.
Forward lights.
What? this? Is this reconstruction of a town or stage set or something? Oh, great.
Could you just pick up that side?
To the left. What? Right?
Come on, let's catch the ground.
Step inside and spin the wheel of misfortune. And when Robert's all set, special effects workshop. For example, hanging from the ceiling above there, that red robot, his name's Maximilian. He's from the movie The Black Hole. Some of you might remember him. Also hanging from the ceiling on the other side of the room there, that big spider, one's Big Bob from Arachnophobia. In the movie, he might have looked a little smaller. That's because this particular spider was only used for detailed close-up shots. And if you're a real science fiction buff, you might recognize the gray disc back there on the top shelf. The original flying saucer for the 1951 classic, The Day the Earth Stood Still. Oh, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to our special effects workshop. Now, this is where the wizards of art and technology create illusions that come to life in the movie Dick Tracy, a film that has taken the art of visual effects to a new level. Watch your monitors, I'll show you what I mean. Now, this particular scene, 4 elements are used: live action, animation, miniatures, and something they call a matinee. How they all combine? Visual effects. This is how they created Tracy's town. Now first, live action shots are done in front of a painted black on the studio backlot. Warren Beatty chased that kid along 100 feet of fake railroad track. Next, 6,000 hours of labor went into building this 1-ton model train in a detailed miniature set with just the right lighting. Now the movement of this train and the actors had to match perfectly, so the train was powered by a computer-driven cable system which allowed it to run at various speeds. The square rig you see there in front of the camera, well, that's actually a mirror. It reflects the image of the train into the camera, so on film this looks like a head-on collision. Now a matte painting needs to be created from what's known as a key illustration. The live-action shots and the miniature shots are then projected onto a large sheet of glass, like the ones you see below your monitors there. An artist paints in the rest of the necessary background, and finally, animated twinkling stars, flashing neon lights, and red-colored smoke were added to complete this scene. A scene that lasts only 11 seconds. So as you can see, did you hear that? I think she said...
Running our computer-controlled camera, and joining us from your tour group, we have 2 very brave volunteers. We have Adam on top. You can see our view staying stationary, but take a look at the overhead monitors. It's our computer-controlled camera panning, tilting, zooming, giving it the illusion of flight. Keep it up, guys, just a little bit longer. Oh, wait a second, cut. Michael, can we set up for a second scene? Great, thank you. Okay, guys, we have... What a touching scene, folks, and cut.
Has more to do with illusions than reality. Now that scene right there in Bet's apartment, that's the scene that was filmed in this room you're standing in. The outside scenes were shot outside on our backlot on the New York streets that we have.
I want New York!
Now when Bet climbed out onto the ledge there, that wasn't Bet, that was her stunt double, Carol Nielsen, who was wearing a matching wig and costume there. But inside the soundstage, we duplicated the entire apartment. That way we could use Bet on that ledge for the close-up shots. Uh-oh. Better watch out, Ben. That's still going to be a dangerous 2-foot drop there. But the stunt double, Carol, was hanging for dear life outside. But don't worry about Carol. She had a safety harness underneath her costume.
Gage! Drop the ticket!
Well, we hung Ben in front of this blue screen. That way we could superimpose any background behind her that we want to. Now we did use New York City there, but hey, we could send her up to France if we wanted to. And when she fell off of that banner, that was a series of shots. Some of the shots we did use Bet. For the more dangerous shots we used Carol.
Action!
And before the next complicated scene was filmed, the director, Gary Marshall, made sure everybody knew the plan, that it was time for one of the wildest rides ever down the sidewalks of New York. That shopping cart was controlled with that track that's on the ground. But some things still need the human touch.
Let's go!
Perfect! And in the subway stair sequence scene, they started to film that stairway on our New York street outside. But the rest of that stairway was built and then shot in our second sound stage. And remember her flight over that turnstile?
Ready? One!
Well, that effect was done with a compressed air catapult. And her shoes did fall apart, but not because they were cheap. It's because they made the heels out of wax. And the fearsome subway train is not what it seems to be either, but at least the crew made sure it got there on time. And the film we watched up there, that was only a 2.5-minute film, but it took the crew of nearly 100 people 5 days to shoot that. And that's the reality. We thought the illusion was worth it, though. Right now, we're going to go down there.
To the ground, you'll see one of our prop warehouses. Now, starting with this yellow car on back, you'll see several colorful cars from the movie Dick Tracy. These, of course, are complete with bullet holes. Michael Jackson from Captain EO, and the human co-stars of Who Framed Roger Rabbit. The process all begins with designer sketches, some of which can be seen along the far wall. There are talented seamstresses and tailors take over. They use over 175,000 yards of fabric to produce more than 12,000 garments a year. And we are proud to say that we have the world's largest working wardrobe here at Walt Disney World, with more than 2.5 million garments and purposes. And when it's not here in its custom-made hangar, that's what we do here. When they built everything in here from a 40-foot wooden submarine that was used in Iraq. It's used only for exterior shots. It doesn't matter though if they're a bit drafty. Back here we can even control the weather. For example, this first home was used in a winter holiday scene a while back. It was covered with bright lights, and we put in a few pine trees, laid down about 50 tons of shaved ice and plastic for man-made snow, had ourselves a nice little white Christmas in the middle of July. Now then, over to the left, you're going to see a white Art Deco style home. You're also going to see a 1963 Cadillac Coupe de Ville. That Cadillac is from the movie 10 Men, starring Richard Dreyfuss and Danny DeVito. You see, we have 7 different architectural designs here on Residential Street. Right now, our most famous house is coming up on the left. This is the television home of the Emmy Award-winning Golden Girls, starring Dee Arthur, Betty White, Reba Carnahan, and Estelle Getty. You see the exterior footage is shot out here in Orlando, then edited together with the interior footage shot on a soundstage out in Burbank, California to create the finished show. That, of course, takes place in Miami. But once the house has been chosen for a production, set designers come in and add props and dressings to give the house a more lived-in look. And they didn't work with this last blue house on the left. You'll notice things like the toys in the yard, the flag out front, the frisbee newspaper on the roof, even the basketball net. They can even make the house look a lot older than it actually is. What looks like layers and layers of grime there, it's actually just layers and layers of paint. Now you'll also notice there's a doghouse in the front yard. Unfortunately, it was too small for our dog here on Residential Street. On the right, you'll see a 30-foot tall Bulldog Cafe. This is from the new movie Rocketeer. That's where the flyers meet to eat. And back over here on the left, you'll see our Backlot church. It was designed with plain clapboard sides, simple windows, and wooden shingles. All architectural details appropriate for a small town setting. However, if our story doesn't take place in a small town, that's no problem. Just up ahead of us is the urban counterpart to Residential Street, our little slice of the Big Apple, New York Street. We're going to visit there a little bit later on. Right now, though, we are going a bit deeper into our Backlot favorite areas. It's known as a boneyard. It was actually modeled after the SR-71 spy plane, and it's been clocked at speeds of over 70 miles an hour. Also, the silver tail end of an airplane here. There's an interesting story behind that. When we were building the studios here, we were looking for an airplane to go in the Casablanca scene at the Great Movie Ride. So we finally found one in Texas, but when we got it back here, it was just too big to fit in the building. Who framed Roger Rabbit fans are going to recognize this next set of props. First, you'll see 3 blue cars. These all represented the same car in various stages of destruction. It's not hard to guess which one Roger got a hold of. Just goes to show you should never let a tune drive your car. Also, this red and orange electric trolley car is from that same movie. If you look closely, though, you can see it's not a real trolley at all. It's actually a modified bus. Behind the fiberglass trolley wheels are rubber bus tires. Now, let's see, we also have a pair of silver space pods. These are from the 1986 film Flight of the Navigator. The first one there has an opening in it to film the actors as they moved in and out of the pods. The second one's completely enclosed. It was hung in front of a blue screen for all the flight sequences. You can learn more about blue screening in part 2 of inside the Magic Tour. But right now, if you look across the canal, you'll get a real backstage view of the homes on Residential Street. And as you can see, there's not a lot of privacy in this community. Notice how the architectural details, such as the shingles on the roof, just stop beyond camera range. That's because we only build what the camera needs to see. But suppose the camera needed to see something that wasn't there, like say an environment you couldn't find here in Central Florida. For example, we're in Central Florida, you're going to find an active oil field in the middle of a dry. But once again, we do need everyone to please sit down. Please sit down. Thank you. Now, this canyon was modeled after an actual canyon in California. It took about 6 months to build. That may seem like a long time to spend on one set, but with all the special effects that happened here, I think it was well worth the effort. Now, the various oil wells and equipment you see throughout the area came from an actual oil field in Texas. But that's a good example of what's known as set dressing. You see they're just there for show. No one actually ever touches the uses of it. While that large tanker truck up there is a good example of a large-scale prop. But it wasn't easy to get that truck in here. We couldn't just drive it across the ravine, although I did try. And so we had to hoist it up over the canyon wall to lower it down into place using a large crane. Now then, you remember how I said we could even control the weather back here. Well, say your story calls for I throw the water outward in a circular pattern, giving the rain a more natural look as it falls. Well, I told you you'd be getting wet. New York skyline. This skyline looks like it goes back to several blocks. In fact, it only goes back for a block and a half. It's an old movie-making trick called forced perspective. Those who just paint in flats about 2.5 inches in thickness. For example, we all know the real Empire State Building is over 100 stories tall. Well, ours
We don't know, but it looks Chinese. Section. This is
What's that going? Yeah, this was air conditioner.
We had a quick trip through Mexico, right, Vic? Mm-hmm. Say hi, Dad. Vic.
What? I'm not saying anything.
And the third song tells about a little boy who is watching after his mother's chicken. And lots of them running around up on the hill. And there's something else running up there too. And that's the fox. The reason he's running is... Come on.
This is Vic. Yeah. Let's zoom in on the sign. I missed the sign for Norway. Yeah, Fred, we're home. Well, that's right, you just studied mythology. You're not a Mr. Bruckner. Want to be a picture with her, Vic? I'm gonna walk down this side. This look familiar now, but this is United Kingdom one. And we're done. You sure don't want nothing to eat? Maybe.
One of our someday vacations. Just take the train.
Just tell me if I'm gonna walk in anyway. Tell me if I'm gonna walk in anyway.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not talking about that. Okay, Elizabeth. I think that lady.
Interesting plants.
Huh?
What do you think they are?
It's pretty. Oh. Pretty. I like the color of it. No, it looks more hot.
The water gets so high as you watch the They won't have stained windows. They won't allow stained windows because they do not want to have shortcuts.
Come here. Come here. Go ahead, say it.
Food was excellent.
Tell them what you had.
Fettuccine Alfredo.
Tell me what direction you're going.
Don't worry about it, it's over there.
Just tell me if I'm walking into somebody. Looks like it's dead.
We don't have enough sea stuff from SeaWorld, huh?
We may not come back out these doors. Dumbo. Let's see, wait till we go past. Victor, Tommy. That's Victor, and that's Tom.
Indicated monsters review Dumbo's in-car landing. Please read to the certificate for Dumbo's down before complete stop. At the time, get off first warning. Take time someone by the hand. Watch your step and then the visitors booking. We hope you enjoy the rest of your day with us here at the Magic Kingdom.
Yeah, but it'll be like at noontime. You want to sit here?
were sweeping right after the parade.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's right. They were picking it up as fast as they got there.
There's the boat.
Good job.
Who wants to ask this lady? Maybe it just left. That must be the Haunted Mansion, yeah.
Probably can get some nice
What?
Stay up here or go down?
No, over there with those seats.
Downstairs here.
Oh, I'm just taking a picture.
Must be a show.
The Richard F. Irvine. This is your captain speaking from the pilot house. My first duty is to navigate our stern wheeler along the rivers of America. When I'm not tending to those duties, I'll point out some interesting sights along our way. Now for your safety, kindly do not sit on the handrail. We may come across rough water, or even river pirates. So please don't lean out beyond the rail. Thank you. On our port side is frontier land. Here, settlers seeking their fortune in distance beyond the trees. You can spy the frontier trading post. There, Texas John Slaughter sells goods that trappers, keelboaters, and Indians bring from miles around. Further along the shore is the Northwoods Lodge known as Grizzly Hall. It's the home of the wild and woolly Country Bear Jamboree. Starring in this frontier music channel is a pack of backwoods Bruins unlike any you've ever heard. Believe me, nobody hibernates when the bear band's on stage.
So we get to see this part.
What else?
We're passing by the landing for log rafts that carry pioneers from the mainland to Tom Sawyer Island. This island is where Tom Sawyer and Huck Finn spent many an afternoon exploring Harper's Mill, Injun Joe's Cave, and the magnetic mystery mine. Jumping with excitement.
You're looking at all this
Nowadays,
stuff.
it's nearly deserted,
Jack together.
except for the big Thunder Mountain Railroad. Legends tell of some strange, almost supernatural force at the throttle of those trains. Unsuspecting passengers who climb aboard in search of gold soon find they've boarded the wildest ride in the frontier. Coming up on our starboard side is Fort Sam Clement. Settlers often stop at this outpost for shelter and protection. before traveling deeper into the wilderness. Attention, deck watch. Settlers cabin afire off the starboard bow. Crew, stand by. Keep an eye out for river pirates. A riverboat crew has to be on the lookout for many dangers. A river is always changing its shape and character. An experienced pilot learns to recognize ripples on the river's surface. They signal a new shoal.